Hi everyone, it's the BSV Bulldozer. How's life? So this video is going to be called COPA equals COPAmine. I am not your dopamine hit. So, where to begin? There's so many strands of this thread that I want to cover, but I'll just begin by saying that I am a unique voice in this space. Nobody else is going to tell you this stuff. Nobody else is going to tell you about dopamine and how to get off it, that you've got a terrible addiction. Nobody's going to tell you these things. Nobody's going to say, bring value to crypto in order to make the place more valuable. Nobody. The reason why I know this is because I've been looking for that person. And finally, I decided to bite the bullet and just take action. So I'm actually contributing some value to the space with these videos, but I want to go off in a different direction. I'm tired of the moon boys. I'm tired of the dopamine that plagues the space. I'm tired of the price fixation. What COPA has become is price fixation. What COPA has become is your dopamine hit. And I can tell this because I just uploaded a video now about COPA, and already within an hour it's got 50 views. And my other videos, my ones about bringing value to the space, guess what? Within an hour, 8 views, 9 views, 10 views. So ultimately you're coming here about the price of BSV, dressed up as COPA. COPAmine, you want that dopamine hit. So I posted 3 videos talking about bringing value to the space and how we can increase the value of the space and therefore get rewarded for it, hopefully with great riches. And guess what? Every single comment that I received on the channel was about COPA. So you're not going to get past me. I know you're here for your dopamine hit. That was not the point of the video. The point was creating value, right? And it's about opportunities, seizing opportunities in the space. Now you might want to pay attention to what I'm about to say, because this is where your money's going to be made. The problem with what I'm going to say is it's not the sexy option. It's not the one where suddenly you're a millionaire overnight. It's the one where you actually have to work for it and contribute and actually do something. The problem with this space is, I reckon, what percentage of the people are actually addicted to dopamine now in crypto? The problem is that the internet itself is a dopamine trigger. Social media is a massive dopamine trigger. And if you add money to the equation, which is what crypto is, you've got dopamine on steroids, right? So I think that everybody pretty much in the space, to some degree or another, is addicted to dopamine. The reason why I disabled comments is because I don't think that it helps having a comment section there. Basically, you're going to come in, oh, you don't like the message, you're going to blow me off, and then you're going to go away. As I said in the title of this video, I am not your dopamine hit. I'm the opposite, actually. I'm the acid in your veins when you find out that you've lost big time on the poker machines. You losing big time on the poker machines is equivalent to me saying, I don't think Craig Wright's got much of a chance of winning the case. So with the comments disabled now, I don't give you a chance to just blow me off. You're going to have to sit with the message. You know, I'm actually doing you a big favor, whether you like it or not. The point of it is to actually snap you out of it and see the dopamine for what it is, the addiction for what it is. You can get off that addiction by actually bringing something valuable to the space and creating some value in the space. You'll get rewarded for it. My litmus test for how addicted you are to price and to dopamine is how many times a day you check the price. Do you go on CoinMarketCap every day, multiple times a day? Then you're addicted. Try going for a day without looking at the price at all of any crypto. Just go and do something completely different. If you're reaching for that phone, wanting to find out the price, you, my friend, are majorly addicted to dopamine. You want to get off it. Just ponder this for a moment. Will you be doing this in 2-3 years' time, still checking the price over and over again? Will you be doing that? Are you going to be doing it for how long? When will you actually stop? What you could be doing is exchanging that time you've wasted looking at the price of cryptos for some learning in the space, developing your skills within the space. Because if you do that, in 3, 4, 5 years' time, your skills will be majorly needed. Actually, I think that people who don't do that right now in this nascent crypto space. It's still nascent, unbelievably. After 15 years of Bitcoin, it's still nascent, and you can still ride a wave of opportunity here. Your skills will be majorly needed in 4 or 5 years' time, and you will be raking it in. So that's been basically my message all along with this channel, right from the outset. The first video I posted on this channel was, is Bitcoin a bulldozer or a limp lettuce leaf? I'm starting to think maybe it is actually a limp lettuce leaf. But what I'm actually doing here is I'm pushing for it to be a bulldozer. I'm part of the bulldozer. Are you part of the bulldozer? Or are you part of the limp lettuce? I'm going to be going away and doing more productive things. I don't have time to sit around preaching this stuff anymore. I was doing this in 2018 already. I was sick of the whole crypto show with its fixation on price and pump and dump and moon and all this shit. Nothing's changed. And the reason why I got into BSV was that it offered something different. It looked like something different. Finally, there was a spark of energy and creativity and innovation. And you know what I think happened? That 2020 pump, where it did like a 7x or whatever it was, it went from like $70, I remember, Australian, and at one point it was trading over 600 Australian dollars. That's almost a 10x. I don't think that was actually very healthy. I think what happened was after that, that enthusiasm kind of died down a bit. But I'm not sure, because the Genesis upgrade coincided with the scam that appeared on the scene. Just amazing how there's that coincidence. Once again, Bitcoin throttled by this eventuation. Unbelievable. So yeah, from 2020 onwards, the enthusiasm died down. And I'm not sure how much of that was due to the pump or due to the scam. Possibly a combination of the two. You could make a lot of money in the BSV space, even if the BSV price remains low. You can make a lot of money. You don't have to sit around and wait for it. You don't have to sit around and hodl. You don't have to sit around and wait for COPA, the outcome, to be in Craig Wright's favour. Imagine if it isn't. And I'm not saying I want it to be, but he's up against very powerful people. Very powerful people. And so part of it is also just be realistic. Don't get your hopes up too much. For me, if he loses, it'll be like, well, it wasn't unexpected. But if he wins, it'll be, oh, celebration time, great. But after that, I'll be continuing to live my life and continuing to contribute to the space and bring value and try to create value in the space. So that's my video. Ciao for now.